Did your class end? It's very quiet in the Ramos household as 4 kids sit and work on their laptops. The living room has been completely remade into a classroom. There are word cards on the floor, charts on the walls, and a giant timer to help the kids stay on schedule. It smells like warm muffins, and pretty soon the kids stop to take a snack break. What's a good word that starts with a J?
Jelly bean.
Oh, yeah. 2 families are in this learning pod. They've paid a private tutor $2,500 a month to guide their kids through online lessons each day, plus come up with extra activities. She moves between the kids to see if they need help.
The first day, the kindergartners, their face was just like, what's going on? Like, actually, one of them was even like on the verge of tears.
There are 2 kindergartners in this learning pod, and Horace says they especially need her help. They've never been in school before and are learning to read, follow a teacher's instructions, even do gym class.
Opposite right elbow, left knee.
All remotely.
Reading workshop, writing workshop. They have kind of a checklist of independent activities they have to do every day.
That's true across the school district, but for families without extra help, it's really difficult to handle.
When we first started the Zoom classes, it was a disaster.
Dania Hernandez's daughter, Jasmine, is in kindergarten in North Park. She can't work from home, so her plan was to have her mother help Jasmine with online school.
You know, there was times where my mom was telling Jasmine to sit down and just pay attention to the teacher, and she was like, no, but the teacher is telling me to stand up.
So then Hernandez brought in her cousin, who takes night classes in college, to help guide Jasmine. It's better, but there's still lots of issues.
She had a couple fits because she was like, I know the answer, but there's too many kids.
Hernandez is worried about her daughter being so stressed out, but also about her falling behind.
I thought about just pulling her out. I'm just like, okay, maybe I just pulled her out. But then at the same time, I'm thinking, no, maybe just a little bit that she's getting, it is helping her.
Across the district, kindergarten enrollment is way down. There ended up being about 2,500 fewer students than expected, and 2/3 of that drop were kindergartners.
In some cases, we think parents are making a conscious decision to not enroll their students. But we think that there are other cases where, parents just might not be clear about the process.
Richard Barrera is vice president of the San Diego Unified School Board. He says the district is trying to find families of kindergarten students to get them signed up.
That's a challenge because if a student is not in our database right now because they've never, been enrolled in our district, we might not actually know who they are.
Getting students enrolled in school may benefit them, but it won't fix the huge inequities online learning is creating. While some parents like Hernandez are thankful if their kindergartners can just get a little learning, that something is better than nothing, others are launching ahead in their kindergarten curriculum.
And I feel like Maya and Kaya are learning to read.
Yeah.
Nicole Ramos is one of the moms in the learning pod we visited. She says, all things considered, it's going really well.
The kids every morning wake up and they're excited for school. They're excited to see their friends, and to get to learn next to them and have their breaks together and find those moments to just connect and play.
In fact, even if her kids' school reopened, she's not sure she would want to send them back because she doesn't want to disrupt the routine they've established. Claire Trageser, KPBS News.